السلام عليكم كي دايرين لاباس عليكم كلشي مزيان. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, my name is Kawtar and I'm teaching Moroccan Darija. It is the language that is spoken in Morocco. And since Ramadan is gonna be either tomorrow or after tomorrow, I thought it's gonna be absolutely amazing idea to have a video and show you like everything related to Morocco. Basically, you're going to learn some vocabularies, expressions, a little bit about the culture, which is so exciting. So without further ado, let's just like start. We're going to focus on the vocabularies that you guys need. Send these expressions to your family and friends, like sharing them on your Instagram, like saying like Ramadan Mubarak, which is very nice. If you have a Moroccan family, you have to combine two things of the things that I'm gonna be showing you. Okay, we have this one. You probably guys seen it many times. Ramadan Mubarak. Ramadan Mubarak. Ramadan Mubarak mean blessed Ramadan. Ramadan is Ramadan, Mubarak mean blessed. So the thing here, sometimes we combine Ramadan Mubarak with Kareem. I can say Ramadan Mubarak Kareem. Ramadan Mubarak Kareem. So this triangle is actually making it even better. So instead of saying Ramadan Mubarak, you can say Ramadan Mubarak Kareem. Okay? Or if you wanted to pick just this or just this, it's totally fine. The pronunciation of the two are super easy. There is no weird pronunciation for you. Like it has full vowels because it came from Standard Arabic. So Ramadan Mubarak. Ramadan Kareem. So try to repeat after me so that you can actually practice your pronunciation. This one is basically Moroccan. This real Moroccan. It did not came from it did not come from Standard Arabic. So مبروك العواشر. But you can hear this came from here. So have a blessed special days, and that we say it during the Eids, during any religious holidays. It's not just about Ramadan, but also the Eid after Ramadan, also like Eid al-Kabir, like which is the big Eid. Whenever there is a religious holiday, you can say مبروك العواشر. مبروك العواشر. This one is harder in pronunciation, but I will help you out with it. So we have the M first, and then we have the B. So whenever we have the M, you press on your lips because you want the other part to be a little bit emphasized. So مب, مب, then مبروك, ook, مبروك, مبروك. So try to repeat it till you are totally okay with it. مبروك العواشر. مبروك العواشر. Okay? Or if you are more advanced and you can say this one is gonna be even better. So عواشركم مبروكة. So over here, come, if you are saying it to a group of people, if you are saying it to one person, you can say just the k. If you don't want to get confused, you can simply say عواشر مبروكة, and that will be like totally fine. Okay, so you don't have to deal with this if you don't want to. You can simply say عواشر مبروكة. So it's either gonna be مبروك العواشر, مبروك العواشر, مبروك العواشر, لا. Number 3 is the a sound. العواشر or عواشر مبروكة. Okay? So these ones, we're going to combine it with the next slide. This is important, so try to actually keep watching because we combine two things minimum. Okay? So for example here, this is in general when people start fasting, what you can say after the first time this like the fast is Allah يتقبل صيامكم. So Allah, it means God. يتقبل is mean accepts. صيامكم is your fasting. Okay? الله يتقبل صيامكم. So for example, you can say Ramadan Mubarak Kareem. الله يتقبل صيامكم. مبروك العواشر. الله يتقبل صيامكم. Okay? So this is something you can send it even as a text or put it in your Instagram or something like that. But this one is like the nicest. So after, normally, like for me, I personally, when I say like Ramadan Mubarak, I always after it I say يدخل عليك بالصحة والسلامة. يدخل عليك if it's more than one person, come. Okay? So I put this one in between. So يدخل عليك if I'm talking to one person, يدخل عليكم if I'm talking to two or more. يدخل عليكم, يدخل, it came from the verb to enter on you with health and peace. Sorry, safety. Okay, so يدخل عليكم بالصحة والسلامة. And that's mean this Ramadan, this is why I told you to combine it with this. Like, have a blessed Ramadan, may it enter you, or may it brings you health and safety. So, which is super, super, super nice. So try to pronounce it many times if you are going to send it as an audio, or if you're going to say it right away to a person. Okay, so يدخل, try to repeat after me. We have th, which is sound. يدخل عليكم بالصحة والسلامة. So to again enter on you with health and safety. I hope that it's clear for you. So you can let me know in the comment section if you found it hard or if it was too fast. So this way, like in the next videos, I can maybe like speak a little bit slower. But I think if you know just a little bit Darija, maybe you can catch on this. So يدخل عليكم بالصحة والسلامة. If not, just like try to text it and it still like have the same effect. One of the most common questions we actually Moroccans between each other say in Ramadan is, what have you prepared for Ramadan? Because before Ramadan, we prepare quite a lot. We prepare shibakia, we prepare sfoof, or like some people call it sillo. We prepare a lot of like food in advance so that during Ramadan we can focus on the prayers and like being closer to God instead of getting kind of like while fasting and exhausted and working and still like thinking about what to cook. Most of the time if we can prepare something in advance, we already do it before Ramadan. So what we do is we say sometimes, oh salam, كده لباس مبروك العواشر, and then we say like this, يدخل عليكم الصحة والسلامة, and I was like, ايوه, like so, شنو وجدتي لرمضان? What did you prepare to Ramadan? It's a playful one. Did you made shibakia? It's just like a kind of a very casual question. So شنو وجدتي? It's what you prepared لرمضان for Ramadan. Have you like wash saibti? Have you made? Shibakia is a Moroccan sweet. We will see it in the next slide on the food that we actually use. Had lamb this year. So Moroccans normally every year they are making shibakia, not me. I buy it. I don't make it. I don't know how. Or I never tried, to be honest. So yeah. Shibakia had lamb. And that's like just a playful way of saying, okay, is there is any shibakia exists? Okay, can you give me some? It's not like serious. It's just like it's a playful way of speaking. So wesh صايبتي شباكية, you emphasize on شباكية, had, which means this, العام, year. واش صايبتي شباكية هاد العام? Or there is a different way of asking. You can say كاين شي صفوف هاد العام. كاين شي صفوف هاد العام or كاين شي سلو هاد العام. Literally mean is there is any spoof, which is I don't know how to describe it, but I might share like a picture with it. You can actually Google it so that you can see what I'm talking about. It's something specifically for Ramadan. Shibakia and spoof is every Ramadan, and harira, there is like a food that we culturally we make during Ramadan specifically. Okay, you can see about the vocabularies related to like the food. We have shibakia. We talked about it before, and that's a Moroccan sweet. It's really hard, I think, in making because the way it's designed, I don't know, it's really hard. It needs patience. And this is a Moroccan soup. We call it harira. So it might be written like that, but in pronunciation is harira. Harira. It's not the American R, it's r. So harira, harira. Okay? Moroccan pancakes, most of the time we have it on the iftar table. It's called البغرير, البغرير, البغرير. Okay. Another thing that we make, these triangles is actually filled with different things. It's either actually vegetarian, filled with vegetables, or filled with champignon, with like some needles, or like with ground meat, or with chicken, or with fish. So every like time we make it with something different. So even though you see it, it's not like always the same one, because what's filled inside it can be something different. So we call that briwat. Briwat. And it is Swiss briwat as like shibakia. That's like a different story. But these ones are like most of the time on the Ramadan table. Okay, so normally we have harira, we have shbakia, we have bagrir, we have a lot of different things. We have the pizza, we have the mean dish, which is some Moroccans put the tagine as well. So it depends on the Moroccan family if they like a lot of food, if it's big family or small, it really depends. Okay, and then we have this one is a type of bread is called al-makhmar or al-batbut. So I did not put the Philippines article. So when you hear just like the, so al-makhbar, sorry, al-makhmar or al-batbut, and it can be empty or it can be also filled with some filling. And the filling is same as briwat. It depends on the person and what you want to fill it with. So al-makhmar or al-batbut. Okay. Now we can learn some more vocabularies. For fasting, we call it siam. Siam. Okay. Like siam is easy or hard. It depends on the time of the year. So siam, to say to fast, the verb not conjugated is sam. Sam. And with the s, not sam, it's not like as the name is very emphatic sound. So it's like s. It's like combined. So it's like some. Some is very dark. Okay. So to break the fast, we call ftar. Ftar. It's very fast actually. Is ftar. 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 Okay. For example, in past tense, if I said I broke the fast, I only add the t. It's gonna be ftart. Ftart. Again, this t like over here is like not t, is ta. So ftar or ftart in past tense. Okay. And the meal that we are having to break the fast, like after fasting the whole day, we either call it iftar, and that's from Standard Arabic, but Moroccans call it iftar, which is breakfast. It's word for breakfast, but also like the first day of the day. So we shall either call it iftar or iftar. More vocabularies, we have suhoor. It's suhoor in Standard Arabic, but normally Moroccans they just say suhoor, suhoor, and it's with number 7. It's sound, not the suhoor, suhoor. Okay. For like the prayers, like there is Taraweeh. You can Google that. It will be explained even better than I would actually. But it's a prayer specifically in Ramadan. And we have zakat. Zakat is the money that you give as a charity for poor people. It's really good to give it during Ramadan, but also we have zakat that we give in the end of Ramadan. We will see that later. For prayer, like you cannot fast without prayer. It's a must. And we call it sla. Sla. Okay? It's normally salat, but actually in Darija we don't really pronounce the T. So we say like sla. Sla. Again, in Quran is Quran, Quran with the q sound. I like it is better during Ramadan to read the Quran, like not just during Ramadan, but most of the time in Morocco, like everyone is reading the Quran during like this month. Everyone is praying. Everyone is trying to get closer to God because like the good deeds is doubled. So like it's good to do that. So the sunset prayer, we call it al-Maghrib, not al-Maghrib, not Morocco, is al-Maghrib. Al-Maghrib. So Salat al-Maghrib. So that's the time when the sunset prayer is, which is the fourth prayer, it's like starts till it's finished, then we can break our fast. Okay. Normally Moroccans break the fast with like dates because it's has like a fast sweet that like it helps you out easy, and then you drink with it water or something like that or milk. Okay. For like down prayer, we call it al-fajr. Al-fajr. Okay. Al-fajr. I hope it's clear for you. Okay, so I'm gonna give you more vocabulary. I tried like to give just like some, but we have al-fajr, al-ghurub, okay, lil, nahar, وقت or وقيتا, وقت or وقيتا. For example, if you wanna say I fast, can صوم, and also it mean I'm fasting. For example, أنا can صوم or just كنصوم Ramadan. When you say كنصوم Ramadan, let me write it for you. If I simply said كنصوم Ramadan, it means I fast Ramadan. Okay? If I want to say I fast Ramadan every year, I would say كنصوم Ramadan كل عام. كل عام. كل it mean every. عام it mean year. Okay? Let's say this is your first Ramadan that you're going to fast. How would you say that? You would say غنصوم رمضان هاد العام. I will fast Ramadan this year. Okay? Or هذا أول رمضان غنصومه, and that mean هذا is mean this is. Okay? أول, you emphasize on it. أول is mean first. Ramadan is Ramadan. It's just we drop the vowel and that's it. غنصومه, I will fast it. Okay? So this is the first Ramadan I'm gonna fast. So I know the structure is not same as in English, but again, I cannot like explain everything in here. I'm just giving you the sentences that you're going to need. The explanation, you can like take my courses. We're going to start the new courses after Ramadan actually, because again, in Ramadan, like everyone is fasting and people are working. So when you finish work, it's the time where I break the fast, the other breaking the fast. It's gonna be impossible to have the classes during Ramadan. So we're going to start again right after Ramadan. You can message me for the information, and after 2 weeks, probably I'm gonna be announcing like actually you can sign up, but you can already message me to show me interest so I can let you know first when like the signing up is gonna start. Okay, let's have just more vocabulary, just additional like terms. We have Jama is the mosque. Imam is the prayer leader, like the voice that you hear in Morocco. We call it Imam when the prayer starts. And then we have Wudu, and basically you have to clean your hands, your head, your face, and we pray 5 times, and so sometimes you have to do it 5 times. So Moroccans, Muslims are very clean, like we are always like cleaning your hands, face and everything. And for someone who's doing makeup, sometimes like you have to redo things all the time. Dua is same as in English. Is dua is like basically when you are seeing people doing like that and like making prayers to God and asking Him for forgiveness or asking Him for something. It depends on the person. And then we have the zakat, and that's the charity is given at the end of Ramadan, and of course you're giving it to the less fortunate. So if even if you are actually, let's say, not poor, but like you don't have a lot of money, you still give a little bit depending on your pocket to the other who is like lower than you. So that's what I love about Ramadan, because when you are fasting, like so let's like have a talk about that. So the reason why I love Ramadan, it's not just about the health, because it's kind of a break for your stomach from a whole year of like eating during the whole day. So it's kind of like giving you a break. You can like actually Google that. It's super healthy. It's not really that hard once you get used to it. It's very normal. And let's say, for example, I've been doing that since I was 12. For me, it's like I don't even think twice about it. I mostly like just miss drinking the coffee, and that's about it. But what's amazing about it is when you are hungry, the first thing that you're mostly thinking about, not just the food, but also like the people who are not able to find good quality food or food at all. So you are forced to actually like there is food in the kitchen, but you cannot. That's like a self-discipline. Even if no one sees you, but like you know that God sees you. So I would be like at home working and everything, but I am hungry and I cannot eat, and that's self-discipline. I am like you would be like thirsty, but you can drink because it's self-discipline. Even if no one is watching you, you know it's between you and God, and also it's between you and yourself. So it's like really nice when you are having that self-discipline like once a year. And also about like talking bad or like about some like bad habits, so all bad habits are stopped. So you are doing that for 30 months, so sorry, 30 months. 30 days. So just like imagine practicing self-discipline every single day and praying on time every single day. So it teaches you quite a lot when it comes to energy, because I'm like used to drinking coffee whenever I'm like working. So just like having something next to you to sip on when you have like Ramadan, you cannot do that. So that's something like I miss, but like at the same time, that's what teach you self-discipline. So you can leave any questions in the comment section. If you have any requests for the next videos, you can let me know. If you have questions, if you have recommendations, if you want to ask about the courses, you can leave any question in the comment section and I'm gonna be answering them. And happy to see you again. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's been a little bit longer than I thought, but that's Kawtar. See you like in the next video, and Salam alaikum.